A sharp and confident-looking Raptors team coming down the tunnel earlier. We'll see if that confidence carries over onto their home floor. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that game against the Nuggets, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the three, the small forward. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Barnes can't get it to go. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Barnes screen on Garland. Quickly the pass to Barnes. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This, of course, their first chance to take a look at this year's Toronto squad.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they drop the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darko Rajakovic had a few moments to share with me before. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's stolen by Allen. The drive by Mitchell. Hunter, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Hunter's got 5.
Man, the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Down low. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Allen's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Doris,
Goodness.
Oh, my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
Garland against Quickly. For 3, Hunter. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Quickly. In the corner, it's Ingram. Now Pirtle. Barrett wide open, he fires. Knocks down the 3 ball. Barrett's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Garland with it, now guarded by Pirtle. Mitchell wide open. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Under, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Quickly out to Barrett. And here's Barnes for three. Hands it from downtown. Barnes has got 5.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Jared Allen, 4th.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Quickly against Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Will it go? Boucher with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And Barrett slams it in.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Boucher the screen. Quickly the pass to Boucher. Out to Ingram. Onside Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Takes the 3. Hunter grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell right side. He trains the quick shot.
See, what a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
Barnes screen on Garland. Barnes kicks to Ingram. Here's Barrett. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Barrett's got 9 points.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Pass to Mobley. A 3 from Garland. Drills it from outside. He has 6.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
And the Toronto Raptors taking Scotty Barnes, Doris 4th overall in the 2021 draft. What a great pick.
And Kev, that was a bit of a surprise if you remember back to that date. Most had Barnes going later in the draft. He's been a terrific acquisition. Won the Rookie of the Year, was an All-Star in year 3, and they're going to build their organization around him.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Brandon Ingram. Then for the Cavaliers, Dean Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And Strus is subbed in for Hunter.
Outstanding handle from Quickly. Boy, just understanding how to break the defense down.
Here's Garland after the Raptors pick up 2. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Dick can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Dick, guarded by Garland. To the middle. Here's Quickly. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
And here's Garland for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. Strus with it. Still yet to score. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game. Max Strus, one of those undrafted players coming out of college, but somehow wills his way by virtue of his shooting and his toughness. You love his story.
Here's Strus after the Raptors pick up 2. Missed inside. It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Garland. This one for 3, and Barrett with the basket on the assist by Barnes. And now a 4-point Raptor lead. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Tyson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Here's Dick. Back to Barnes. Pass to quickly. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Launches it. The shot no good. Tyson.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Walter. Back to Dick. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jerome passes to Strus. Now Mobley. Strus with it. Here's Tyson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Walter. Boucher in the post. Here's Abaji. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Toronto Raptors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Chris Boucher. Dick is out there with Walter. Then it's Ingram. And it's Abaji in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Walter. Still without a basket. Clock at 6. Pass to Ingram. All alone. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Walter. Here's Abaji. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Quick movement in that screen and roll. Ingram, fantastic execution.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Jerome. Pass to Mobley. Over Boucher. A nice shot by Mobley. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Walter. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Mobley finds Strus. And yes, it's good.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Here's Boucher. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Jerome. It's tipped. Here's Tyson. Nails the baby hook. Tyson's got 6.
It's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Pass to Boucher. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Boucher with a screen on Strus. And that one is good. Dick's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Jerome. Here's Walter. Lays it up off the glass. Walter's got his second basket of the game. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
That's what you call great instincts and being opportunistic on the defensive end. Nice steal by Mobley.
Abaji, that one's in, his first shot this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jerome passes to Mobley. Now, here's Strus. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Walter. Here's Abaji. 5 to shoot. Boucher the screen. Here's Walter. Uses both hands to slam it down.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So both teams making some changes here. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. Number 1, the Raptors.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Mitchell against Barrett. Garland the pass to Mobley. Pass to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Barrett covering. Shoots from the baseline. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto leading by 4. Now Dick. A drive by Barnes. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
You see the strength of Scotty Barnes on that drive. If he creates momentum, you better look out.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Trying to get something going. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Okoro in for Max Strus.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Pass to Poeltl. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Basket counts. Barrett's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
There's Garland. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Darius Garland cooking right now. Boy, when he gets going, he is a problem.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Barnes outside. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And with an off-the-charts wingspan, Ingram's effective at using his length to finish at the rim.
Pass to Hunter. Thompson outside. There's Garland. He doesn't hit that one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Barrett the pass to Dick. There's the 3. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Dick. Dick's got his 3rd assist on the night. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Now, here's Barrett following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Out to Ingram. Here's Dick, covered by Mitchell. Here's Barnes, takes it inside. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Garland with it, guarded now by Barnes. For a 3, Hunter. No good on that one. Nice D from Barrett. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Dick can't get it to go. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Here's Hunter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over to the wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. And another miss by Cleveland. Now here's Ingram. Covered by Okoro. Fires for 3. And it's Ingram missing. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting in this game 45%. Garland dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Raptors with some changes. Walter comes in for Brandon Ingram. And quickly in for Grady Dick. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Isaac Okoro. Back to Barnes. Here's Walter. 6 points for him. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, that's about perfect timing on the alley-oop finish. Scotty Barnes' teammates know he's a big-time vertical threat.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Allen. Defended by Poeltl. Allen, that's good.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Quickly kicks to Poeltl. Here's Walter. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
A try by Garland. And Pirtles sends it back. Here's Mitchell. And they get it back. Hunter for 3. No good that time. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Toronto up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish.
Come on. Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Cavaliers.
I mean, it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting, I don't see the energy, and I do not see the effort.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Toronto leading by 12. And Doris, this summer, the Cavaliers opting to make changes.
And Kevin, a little bit of a surprise in this particular way. They fired their coaching staff, bring in a new regime. And think about it, you fire that group after you've made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, and yet you still opt to go in a different direction. So a lot of pressure on the staff coming in.
So on the floor for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. That one goes. Count it.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Garland. Rebound by the Raptors.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtles got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here is Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
You love Scotty Barnes. Keeping defenders off balance with the up fake creates the contact. Perfect.
Barnes hits them both. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster 3rd year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Here's Barnes. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 17, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Astor quickly for the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And checking out the numbers for Mobley. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 15 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why. You begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
It's deflected and stolen by Mobley. Hunter with it, now guarded by Ingram. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Barrett gets it to go.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Garland the pass to Allen. Now here's Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Barrett. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Now, here's Garland. 17 points in the game.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
And Barrett gets it to go.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Hunter. Hunter's got his 4th assist in this one.
He does not require much space to get that jumper off. Donovan Mitchell working right now.
Out to Barrett. Quickly looking it over. Excellent D there from Allen.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Barnes. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. They have a 19-point lead. They host the 76ers after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Pirtle trying to get open. Boucher's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
Here's quickly. Here's Boucher. Pirtle inside. He's against Allen. Pirtle's shot is off. Cavaliers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Got that one up quick. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. Quickly against Garland. Out left to the wing. Back to Quickly. They need this one. In the corner, it's Boucher. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Hunter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Pirtle. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I think it's a big help when Pirtle can make the mid-range. It forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And so here's Toronto, following the score by Cleveland. Quickly finds Ingram. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 20. Boucher with the steal. Pass to Pirtle. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The wide open look here for Garland. From outside, off the mark. Toronto leading by 11. Ingram passes to Boucher. And Pirtle has it in the corner. Garland against Quickly. Beyond the arc. Unloads from 9. And stolen by Mobley. A clear look for Mitchell. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Mitchell's got 15 points.
I think you have got to be aware when Mitchell has the ball in his hands, this guy is going to be aggressive anytime he gets a chance.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Raptors lead by 12.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Mitchell looking it over. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Okoro, he's checked in for Allen. Max Strus comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Now here's Barnes. 17 points in the game. Here's Jerome. And there it is for him. Jerome's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the paint. Here's Ingram. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists tonight.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top
and just vacuuming up those misses.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Quickly. Back to Boucher. Now, here's Quickly. He's got 13. Clock is at 3. No good with the wing jumper. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. They set the pick. Inside, Ingram kicks to Boucher. Off target from outside. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Grady Dick is out there with Walter. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Abaji in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Boucher. Pass to Dick. From deep three-point land. Kept alive. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. Over Wade. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Boucher's got his first 2 points of the night. And here is Garland. Pass to Jerome. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. There's the drive. Here's Ingram. Cavaliers with the rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Hits it from three-point range.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Jerome passes to Wade. Here's Jerome. Cleveland moving it around. The 3 from Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And it's Ingram missing. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Hunter, the pass to Jerome. Back to Hunter. Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
A very consistent 3-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Goes up on the wing. Abaji can't get it to go.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Jerome passes to Hunter. Here's Jerome. And Boucher sends it back. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Jerome.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Pass to Abaji. Now Ingram. Boucher with a screen on Strus. It's tipped. Boucher passes to Dick. Good on the shot.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now, here's Garland. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. It's Dick on the wing. 14 feet away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Raptors lead by 14. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Wade outside. He takes it in, and then Wade slams it in.
And Wade to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. In the corner, it's Boucher. Down low. And here's the break. The wide open shot from Strus. It's rebounded by Dick.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And no good that time. Good D by Wade. There's Garland. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got 9 points now in just the second half.
That's what we call a savvy move, folks. Darius Garland can get anywhere he wants using his instinct and his skill.
There's the screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's the blueprint right there to getting back in the game. They've got to play racehorse basketball from here on out.
Here's Walter. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He knows every possession is critical now. For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Screen by Pirtle. Here's Quickly. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. And slam dunk by Allen.
Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact?
And that one falls for Allen. Here's Barrett. It's a 4-point ball game. Arms screen on Mitchell. And it's Barrett penetrating. And the layup falls. Barrett's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, you've got to be able to operate in pick and roll action. R.J. Barrett very comfortable handling the rock.
Here's Mitchell. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 19 points for Donovan Mitchell.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Quickly. Pass to Barnes. Good D by Mobley.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this had. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Barrett. That one falls. Barrett's got 30 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. Nice D from Barrett. Toronto leading by 3. Ingram finds Quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Quickly, just a calm demeanor in the biggest of moments. That is beautiful basketball.
A 3 from Garland. Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Now, here's Barrett. Drills the three-pointer. And it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Here's Hunter. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And that one's good. Barnes.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 8-point game. To the paint. Barnes can't get it to go. The Cavaliers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Hunter. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Barrett with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's quickly in the corner. Toronto needs to get off the shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mitchell kicks to Garland. A kick out to Mobley. Misses the 3.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And stolen by Mobley.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And when Hunter attacks like that, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. Love it when he takes the initiative.
So he gets them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Here's quickly. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Barnes. Over Mobley. And the Raptors miss again. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Shoots from the elbow. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 at this point. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hunter with it, picked up by Barrett. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 4. And And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Garland dishes to Mobley. Jacks up a 3. Misses the shot. And so it's Toronto winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game, R.J. Barrett.
Went through it, his move, and I'm glad that he threw it.